Hello, everyone. I'm just setting up here. Welcome to tonight's live stream. My name is Robin Shaw, and I'm a Canadian teacher, and I am doing live streams every night. I don't know why, but that's what I'm doing. I do my live streams for about an hour every night, so please come check out not just this live stream, thank you for coming, but also future live streams. So welcome everyone. There's a little bit of news. I made a new schedule here. So the time every day, same time. That's 13:30 at Greenwich Mean Time. So, you know, everyone is from a different part of the world, so you got to check GMT and compare it to your time. So the schedule for the ongoing schedule, I think this might be a permanent schedule. We'll see how it goes, maybe for a month or two. So Monday, Tuesday, as usual, my English Q&A. And Wednesday, I changed to writing, okay? I think you guys need a little more writing teaching, so I will start doing writing stuff on Wednesday. Basic writing, nothing too complicated, right? I'll do my best. Thursday, I'll stay with pronunciation for now, and then Friday, topic discussion. That's what's happening today. Today is Friday. And it's 10:30 here in Korea, and I stay home to do live streams with you. I don't go out to meet anybody. I meet you guys. And tomorrow we'll try the games again tomorrow, and then Sunday is the grammar lesson. I'll teach some grammar or vocabulary, something you guys need to know. I'm pretty sure this Sunday I'm going to do neither either because I got a few requests for neither either. Okay, and outside of the live stream, if you want to contact me, check the links in the video description below, because I talk there in different social media apps and whatnot every day, especially WhatsApp. If you have WhatsApp, please join my group. I will talk to you every day for free. All right, I'm gonna just check the chat room here. I gave you guys some time to come into the chat room. Let's see who's here. So Diallo's here, Prakar, of course, Abdul Montalab. Good evening. Florence here, Grace is here. Angel Akulo. Oh, hello, Angel. Oh, okay. I just met you yesterday. Okay. Arash, Grace, start talking. We're going to talk about stress today. Stress. That's today's topic. Omani, hello. And Florence already got the first question here. Can you tell us how to succeed in life or in living, albeit the stress we can have? Yeah, well, we'll talk about that in a moment, Florin. Minwi, hello, sir. I missed your live stream yesterday. What? You missed my live stream yesterday? There's no such thing as missing my live stream, because after I finish my live stream, the video is on my channel and you can watch it anytime. No such thing as missing my live stream. You can watch it anytime. Ahmed Ayad. Hello, I want to speak English. Well, we're speaking English on this channel. Florin, what about... Florin's getting right into the topic. I'll be in the topic in a moment, Florin. Don't worry. Nari, hello. Andy Kim. Oh, you're a loyal Andy Kim. Andy Kim, you still haven't talked to me in Kako Talk or WhatsApp. Andy Kim, why don't you send me a message in one of the chatting apps? I'd like to talk to you. You seem like a cool guy. Ooh, and Dazson beats Dazzy. Ooh, I'm joining in your WhatsApp. Okay, good. Grace, TGIF. Some people went out to release their stress, I guess. Yeah, Friday night is a good time to go release stress. So, Grace, you decided to watch an English live stream. Does English cause you stress? That's a good question for everyone. Does English cause you stress? Teaching English, very stressful to me sometimes. And Arash, you have kept your word, Robin. You said you'd be teaching writing in March. Yeah. That's my favorite thing to teach is writing. So every Wednesday I'm going to teach writing because speaking, it's gradually getting better, but writing, I can improve people instantly. I can see people getting better within minutes. So I really like writing because I feel, oh, I'm really helping this person quickly. All right, we got a few people. Janabo, oh, that's Diallo. I just call you Diablo. Diallo. Angel's back. Oh, Carrie Page, hello. You're late. All right, Florin, you're already... Oh, English doesn't cause me stress at all from Florin. All right, guys, if you're just watching and you're not participating in the chat, I recommend you participate in the chat because that's one of the benefits of live stream. You're live with me, so log into your YouTube account and you can join the chat room. It's all free. All right, I'm gonna get a little behind here. Sorry for being slow. So you can see up there, introduction is now. We're going to get into the topic. Topic tonight is stress. And then usually after the topic, I have an English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, you can ask me after the topic. So during the topic, I'm just going to talk about stress-related English. And I will ignore any other English questions during the topic. But after, you guys can ask me anything. And today's topic, you can see down there, what's down there. Stress. Stress, stress, stress. And I have two questions. I'm sorry we have a negative topic today, but we need to talk about stress, right? So I have two questions there, and I want you guys to try and write good answers about your life, sincere answers. What causes you stress, and how do you release stress? So the first question, what causes you stress? What are the things in life that cause you stress? It could be one thing. It could be a person that causes you stress. It could be me that causes you stress. So first talk about that, and then I also want to know how you release your stress. So you have a lot of stress and you want to release your stress. Get it out of your system. So to begin with, I'm going to talk about myself. So I'll give you examples. I know it's not fair because I get to talk, you guys only get to type, but I practice my English every night more than you. That's not fair. Anyway, what causes you stress? For me, as I said, in my life, students cause me the most stress. And when I say students, of course, I mean at my college, I teach at, those students cause me a lot of stress. But also international students cause me a lot of stress through the YouTube. Because a lot of students they really, really need to improve their English. And, every day, so many students contact me, Robin, teacher, I need to improve my English now. What do I do? Or can you help me? And there's a lot of good students that listen to me and they try to improve their English gradually, slowly, consistently, which is always the way I recommend. But a lot of students want it improved now, right now. And they become very demanding to me. They want me to help. I don't know them sometimes, and they want me to help them right now. And they don't want to listen to my philosophy of, there's no such thing as being fluent in 6 months. That's not going to happen. So any teacher that promises you to be fluent in 6 months, they're just stealing your money probably. So they don't like it when I give them the truth. And these students that really want to learn English fast and they want me to help them right now, when I tell them I can't help you right now, I'm busy with my work or my job and I can't help hundreds of students one-on-one, these students get very, very angry at me. And they send bad messages and they complain to me and they feel like I've cheated them. And yeah, sometimes that causes me, well, that is the one thing in my life that causes me the most stress. So students getting angry at me because I can't improve their English immediately. And so that's what causes me stress. But all students in the chat tonight, you guys are great. You're the good students. And how do I release my stress? Here, I'm going to move that. I think that subscribe is in the way. How do I release stress? Well, very simply, I like to go for walks or watch TV. I download television shows. So I really like to do those things. Going for a walk helps me release my stress, and watching TV. So every night I try to watch 1 hour of some American TV show or something like that. So that's how I release my stress. All right, guys, so I talked about my story in detail and how I release my stress. Now I'm going to ask you guys those questions here. You can see them right here, right here. I'll put it up there. Give me some answers in the chat room. Let's talk about stress. All right, I'm going to go to the chat room, see what's happening there. See what's happening. Oh, I got to go back. Everyone's been typing. Good, good. I like it when you have messages. Okay, thank you, Angel. So I'm going to go back. Oh, I'm about 8 minutes behind the messages. I'll try to catch up. Florian, how about when we make a presentation in a language that we are beginner? I teach presentation to my students. It takes practice. Doing a presentation in another language is very stressful. Doing a presentation in your own language is very stressful. So, that takes practice. And even years of doing presentations, I still get stressed if I have to do a presentation. Doing live streams can be stressful sometimes. And Florin, English doesn't cause me stress at all. Good. I know, Florin, you seem very comfortable with English and Korean. Ahmed Ayad. Hello, sir. Please, I want to speak English. Can we talk Skype? Or I found someone to help me? Check the links below. You can see everything I do about Skype. But if I'm going to Skype with you, my time is precious. But I talk in WhatsApp for free, so you're best to go to WhatsApp. Okay, Andy Kim, I wish I could talk to you in HelloTalk, but I suck at computer. Tell me how to make it. Andy Kim, which chatting app do you use? So, Grace, English can cause stress to me. At the same time, it releases stress. Yeah, Grace, I see you. I think, Grace, yeah, sometimes you encounter some frustration because you don't understand a word or sentence. And then when I explain it or you see it in the dictionary, it's still confusing. And that can be frustrating. And of course, frustration can cause stress. But Grace, keep going. Don't give up. And I'm sure you will. But releasing stress through English. I think you're the first student to tell me they release stress through English. That's good to hear, Grace. And Dazon beats Dazzy. I'm not stressing. So, to be happy to speak at all. You're happy to speak at all. You have no stress. And Angel's happy to be here. Arash, English is fun. It has nothing to do with stress. Well, that's a very, here, let's move that up here. I need to keep the topic there for the late people. Anyway, Arash, English is fun. It has nothing to do with stress. That's a positive way, but unfortunately, most of the people I meet, they, especially my students at college, they seem to have a lot of stress with English. Arash, I wish you were in my class. I'd love to have a student like you. Thana. Okay, don't worry, Thana. Siri Prado. Oh, City Prado. Oh, yeah. I just thought of that now. So, City Prado, hee. I was thinking that maybe the topic would be word stress. That's probably a better topic, City. I didn't think of that. Yeah, so when you're learning a language, of course, word stress is very important. But I guess... sorry to disappoint you, but today's topic is more of a discussion about a kind of life topic. That's what I like to do on Friday. I don't like teaching every day, so Friday and Saturday are kind of days I don't have to teach too much. Just kind of talk and see what you guys are doing. I like, sometimes I want to see what's happening in the chat room, what people are thinking. But that's funny, word stress. Grace, does doing live streams cause you stress? Doing the live stream does not cause me stress. So when the camera is on, I'm fine. Because I don't see you. I only see myself on the video and I see words. So I don't see you. So it's not very stressful. But 30 minutes before the live stream, very stressful. Let's move that down. Very, very stressful because I have to prepare so many things and time is running out and sometimes I have technical problems. So 30 minutes, yeah, the most stressful part of my day is probably 10 minutes before the live stream starts because I got to do so many things. Florin, you never cause me stress. No, Florin. I'm very happy that you're always here. Florin, busy is a golden word for excuses. Okay, we have a Russian, or I can't read your name, sir. Hi, Robin. Welcome. All right, City Prado, I'm I'm stressed. Okay, let's get a new expression here. Let's use stressed out. That means you have a lot of stress. Can you guys see that? So I feel stressed out when, and then what situation. So this is a good expression for City Prado. I'm stressed out when I can't fix something by myself, like a car problem. So that causes you to get stressed out. So stressed out, you feel stress. Money, I don't know. And Florin, I go for a walk. I go for a walk for releasing stress, to release stress. I wish I could, I wish I could walk with you, Florin. That'd be cool if we lived close to each other and we could go for a walk every night and talk about things. Okay, we got a lot of comments. I'm getting through them. Kanyazi, I release my stress by doing any arts project. What kind of arts project do you mean? Do you mean like painting or crafts? What kind, Kanyazi? What kind of arts projects do you do? Andy Kim, really? How could I improve my English immediately? If someone asked me that question, I would say English is not your immediate problem. Your immediate problem is attitude. We got to fix your attitude first. But I know, Andy Kim, that you're a very diligent person because I've seen your name many times. Grace, dirty house causes my stress. I don't like cleaning my house, though. Good use of though. Let's put a comma, though. I know you're typing fast and you might know the rule, but let's get a comma, though. At the end of a sentence, we usually put comma, though, like that. Okay? I'm going to erase that so people are not confused. Dirty house is easy to fix. You just clean it. You don't like cleaning. My house is always very messy, but that doesn't cause me stress. Assamd Lion. University examinations cause me stress. I'm weird because I kind of like exams and tests. So when I have an exam or test, I don't feel stressed. I feel kind of like powerful. Oh, I want to take this challenge. I want to do this. So I think I'm a little bit weird because I think normal behavior is to stress out about exams. Siri Prado, I eat to release my stress. Siri Prado, you eat. Do you have a lot of stress, Siri Prado? Kanyazi, thank you. Florin, my obsession with German language causes me stress. Yeah, Florin, I think you have obsession with many things. And this is probably your strength and probably your weakness. Do you think it's more of a strength or a weakness? Because an obsession with a language, of course, that's the best obsession you could have if you're obsessed about learning a language, because you're going to learn that language very well. Kanyazi, sometimes if I am running late, it is stressful for me as I am a punctual lady. Okay, Kanyazi, I didn't know you're a woman. Now I know. You're a punctual. There's a good word. Punctual. That means you're on time. Yeah, traffic can be stressful if I have a meeting and it makes me late because I like to be very early to whatever appointment I have. Grace, midterm is coming soon. That causes my stress and writing 8 reports. Grace, why are you watching this video? Turn off your computer, turn off your phone, start studying. All right, Carrie Page. Carrie Page is a VVIP because she was my first subscriber to this channel. If you did not subscribe yet, please subscribe. But Carrie Page was #1 subscriber. So she's a student 1. So, Carrie Page, when someone tries to impose his or her views on me, some people say I am totally wrong and they are always right. So you don't like that. That causes you stress. In my live streams, I'm very strong with my views, my opinions about studying English. And then chatting in WhatsApp, some of you know I'm very strong about some opinions. Especially if you're talking about English education. I usually push people a little strong sometimes. So, Carrie, how do you relieve your stress? Andy Kim, I actually like stress. I thrive on stress. There's a good sentence. I thrive on stress. Stress produces this. I think it's a hormone which gives me a boost and makes me want to run fast or do something with a lot of energy and strength. Well, research shows that stress is good for our bodies. Not a lot of stress, but some stress is good for we need some stress as humans. It helps us, probably the way it helps you. It gives us something to do, gets our body energized. That might have a positive effect on our body. My job causes me stress because I'm doing my parents' shop. Okay, you're working at your parents' shop. What do your parents sell or fix? Really, I want to be an engineer. I graduated, so I'm trying to do these 2 jobs. Okay. Yeah, that can be stressful. I'm surprised you have time for my live streams. Thank you very much, because you have 2 jobs and you're regularly studying English. You're very diligent. Florin, my clients can cause me stress. Yeah, I know the feeling. Dazson beats Dazzy. I am new here. Welcome. I do the live stream every night. So check the schedule, find out what you like, and come back regularly. And Kanyazia, English gives stress. Yeah. Ziad, hi, how are you today? I'm fine. Today's tricks. Welcome. Low self-esteem can cause stress. Yes? Yep. Do you have today's tricks? Do you have low self-esteem? And Russian guy, where do you live? Where do you live in Canada? Canada is with a C, not a K. Robin. And I don't live in Canada. I was born in Canada, and I lived in Canada until I was 23. But now I live in and work in Korea. Jianlu Xialer. Our questions cause you stress. Sometimes. Sometimes, Xialer. I guess if in the past live streams, sometimes I got angry. Maybe you guys didn't notice. Maybe you notice. Especially the live stream I was talking about recently, lately, these days. You guys kept asking me, is it the same thing? Is it the same thing? And I kept saying, yes, yes. And then you would ask me again, is it the same thing? And I would say yes. And I think it went, you guys asked me 3 times, and I was starting to get stressed and angry. But I'm usually every day I try to keep calm. I don't get really stressed out. I don't get really stressed out too much. Carrie Page, when my close friend calls me stupid, that causes me stress. I'm not an expert on everything. I'm only 23 years old, and I'm learning and growing now. Sometimes I can make a mistake, like or lime anyone else. Yeah, nobody's stupid, Carrie Page. Omani, how can I answer the second question? How do you release your stress? So to release your stress, I take a walk. All right, so you just put the verb there. I eat. I exercise. I watch TV. That's how you would answer the second question. Florian. I'm 10 minutes behind. That can't be right. Oh, guys, I got to speed up. I'm sorry. I'm so far behind. So I might skip a few. Florian, may I ask about the stress of having to learn a foreign language? Well, for me, learning, when I learn a language, the stress is not learning the language. The stress usually comes from the people who, in Korea, because I live in Korea, when I go to a restaurant or a coffee shop and I speak Korean, and I'm just trying to give information, but they always respond, "Oh, you speak Korean very cute," or "Your Korean's very good." Actually, I'm not looking for a compliment, and I usually get stressed out by that. I don't like that. So I like learning languages, but I like using a language. I don't like my language skill to be a topic every time I speak to someone. High five. I am new, 1 in live class. Welcome. Lime, like, yes. All right, I'm going to go quicker here. So Dazan beats Dazzy. I'll call you Dazzy. Dazzy says, I'm stressed. So you should say, I'm stressed. I'm stressed or stressed out when I communicate with a person that has a bad pronunciation or slang because the word's not clear in my ears, so it's trouble, bad pronunciations. Yeah, I know what you mean. Every day I talk to people with different levels. I'm not going to say bad, but different levels of pronunciation and pronunciation skill. And when they have very low level pronunciation, it's difficult to understand. What you need is patience. So it can be frustrating to hear people with bad pronunciation. Just ask them to repeat it or speak slowly. Hastok Ali, hello. Ziad. Topic is stress. The questions are in the corner. Tell me about your stress. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead here. Wow, I've never seen so many messages today. Wow, you guys really responding to this topic. Abdul Mutalib, Weedus. When my soul is depressed, that makes me stressed. Why is your soul depressed? I release my stress by drawing, designing buildings. Okay. That's what you're trained for. Good. Hastolka, I feel stressed out in every serious condition. What do you mean by serious condition? Florin, I am stressed out when I miss... oh, now we're getting to the stressed out. Wow. I got to speed up. Stressed out when I miss a new project to work on. I think. Arash, I'm very sentimental about my family, and if anything bad happens to them, that stresses me more than anything. Talking with my mom, reading self-improvement books, drinking tea help me to reduce stress. Question stress. Okay, I'm going to jump down. Nari. University questions cause stress. What do you mean? When Nari said, I make university 30 questions, I get stressed. Florin, I am stressed out by some people who want to steal my identity. Who's stealing your identity, Florin? And that's a good point. A lot of people steal my identity on WhatsApp and Facebook. So if somebody is contacting you, WhatsApp and Facebook, and it looks like my photo, be very careful, because some people are using my photo to, I don't know what they're doing. Grace has a minus account. Okay, so I feel stressed out when I look up. You would say I look in my bank account because there's no money. Jose Silva, welcome. Thank you, Dazzy. Oh, Florin, I met people who wanted me to make an Upwork account with my name and on it to be used by them. Oh, don't do that. This live stream released. We can't say, okay, Grace says this live stream released out my stress. We don't use the expression released out. Because Grace, I think you're confused. In Korean, they're always like stress out. This is not English. This is Konglish. We don't want to use stress out or release out. So you just say this live stream released my stress. Or the live stream is still going, so this live stream is releasing my stress. We use continuous. Angel, when people don't ask what they didn't understand, that causes me stress. Me too. Sri Fida Ramawati Fita. Wow, that's a big name. I am stressful when I am waiting for my friend who always comes late. Don't wait for them. Harash, I'm sure you were good at studies, so you didn't get stressed during the examination. So it's not weird. Yeah. Angel, I take a walk as I sing. I take a walk. I can't read. As I sing to myself or just take a nap. That works for me. Oh, I hate naps. I don't feel good after naps. Carrie, to release her stress, I guess she cries all day or watch movies or sleep for a few hours. Cry all day? That doesn't sound healthy. Yeah, paint, Florin, I've seen your paintings. That can help with stress. Jose, you're broke. You have no money. Florin says he has low... Florin, you don't have low self-esteem, do you? Florin, you should be very proud of yourself. Florin, I respect you. I've never met you. I've only talked to you. You shouldn't have low self-esteem, Florin. Yeah, the sudden situation sometimes causes me stress. Yeah, Grace, to release my stress, as I said, I usually watch 1 hour of TV every day or take a walk. Fita, I feel stressed. So you should say I feel stressed or I feel stressed out when I'm hungry. Andy, I'm not trying to get stressed out, so I often try something new. Probably I will move on something new live stream. So yeah, it's your choice, Andy. Florin, opinions of others can make me overthinking. Okay, opinions of others can cause me to overthink. It can cause me stress. Jianhu Cialer, I feel never stressed, so I never feel stressed. Switch the feel and never. Due to the fact that I'm always practicing boxing and CrossFit, so I feel every day as comfortable as an old shoe when I have some duties. Well, that's really healthy attitude, Cialer. Good for you. Angel, thank you. A samed lion. I release my stress by watching movies or walking. Same as me. Russian guy, I don't live in Canada. I live in Korea, near Seoul. Patience. Hannah. Everyday life gives me different versions of stress, but I try to think positive and find something useful from every situation. So stress can't break me. I am too strong. I never give up. That's some power words. Never give up. And that's a good expression. Stress can't break me. But remember, gotta be careful, guys. I'm gonna erase this. Got my eraser today. There's two kinds of brake. This is your car brake to stop you, and this is brake. So this stops the car, brake, and this is brake. So Hannah, you want to use this brake. It can't break me. Fita, I feel stressed out when I fail the examination. It gives me headaches. It gives me headaches. That's what you should say. Jose, I release my stress by drinking a few beers. That's a good way. A samed lion. Robin, how's your Korean language? Oh, terrible. Grace, traveling makes me get rid of my stress. Good sentence, Grace. But I'm going to improve it. A native speaker would say, traveling helps me to get rid of my stress. So helps me to get rid of my stress. And Florin, traveling doesn't make me get rid of my stress. Fenny, I feel so stressed when I expect something and I can't achieve what I expect. Do you have an example, Fenny? Hastok Ali, I mean, when I'm alone, I feel very comfortable with speaking English, but when I'm with some friend, I feel stressed out and nervous. Oh, that's too bad, Hastoka Ali. Why do you feel nervous? I never understand. When I learned Korean, I was never nervous in class or when I was talking with people. I was never nervous. But a lot of my students, they feel nervous. And I'm not sure why you guys have that nervous. Just speak. Omani, I release my stress by drinking soda or talking to someone. You put taking. Talking. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm getting closer. Okay, Florin, I understand about the Upwork. Grace, I feel stressed out when I go up to the scale every morning. So checking your weight causes you stress. And Fita, to release my stress, I read the joke story. Okay, in English, we don't say joke story. We would say the funny story. You read a funny story, or you read maybe in the newspaper, you read the comics in the newspaper. I don't know which one you read. Hang tong, shyness, is one of the reasons that make people stress in different situations. Yes, but Hang Tong, what's your story? Are you shy? Are you a shy guy? Florin, I sleep some of the night thinking that I maybe never become proficient in German language. Oh my golly, Florin, you are obsessed. Don't worry about German. I can't really comment on German. I'm your English teacher, so your German teacher should tell you, don't worry, Florin. Same Lion. After I finish learning English, I will move on to Korean language. You're very confident, Lion, that one day you will finish the English language. I'm still not finished. All right, Nari, 30 questions means that I have to make a midterm and final exam, 30 questions with my own idea for students, each at the university like topic. It makes me stressful. Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You got to be very careful with those questions. They got to be, you got to be careful making those questions. Florin, I think you have a lot of stress. Maybe this is a wrong topic for Florin, because he's bringing up all these stressful things in his life, and maybe this video is causing you stress, Florin. Susanna, thank you. Good afternoon from Barcelona. Carrie Page, I release my stress by dating with my boyfriend or eating ice cream. I love to eat ice cream too. Omane, I sometimes release my stress by watching anime or movies with sodas. Grace, traveling helps me to get rid of my stress. That is a native speaker sentence. Okay, Andy, we want to keep Andy and Florin. Andy and Florin, I'll kick you out. And I have the power you guys know I'm very strict about language. In the chat room should be only English. So you guys are put in the penalty box. If you join an English chat in my WhatsApp live stream, and everyone is there to study English, it is extremely rude etiquette to speak another language. And I'm very serious. If anyone speaks any other language in my chat rooms, whether it's live stream or WhatsApp, you're probably going to be kicked out. So, Florin, you know that. I'm very strict about language. And Andy, now you know. It's not the proper etiquette, guys. These guys are interested in English, and you guys are flooding with another language. Why are you causing me stress, guys? Fida, to release my stress, I eat spicy food. Spicy food? Spicy food causes me stress. Susanna Sanchez. Gays. I think you mean guys. You don't need stress. You should what? We should what, Susanna? Hastok Ali, you said you were very strict. Yep. You should be happy. Well, I think stress is a natural part of life, Susanna. Yeah, we don't want to be stressed. A rash. Dot, 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 dot. Nari, I don't usually get stressed because I'm simple and not to think seriously that much. English never makes me stressful too. Okay, good sentences there, Nari. Yeah. You that's good. If only your tests make you stress. I envy your life, Nari. If you have a simple life. Grace, I feel stressed. Grace, don't use out unless it's stressed out. I'll put it back. And that's my fault, Grace. That's not your fault. So when you're using stressed out, all right, it's always the past tense. You cannot use stress out. So that's my fault, Grace. I didn't teach that. It's always past tense, ed, stressed out. I feel stressed out. I get stressed out. So, Grace, I feel stressed out when I look, and then we would usually say in a mirror. In a mirror or at a mirror. Same line. I feel stressed out when people don't follow the rules. All right, so you're using people. What did you say? People doesn't. All right, you made a big mistake there. People's going to be they. They doesn't. So, where's my red marker? People don't follow the rules. Same line. I don't have any rules posted here, and I don't want to post rules here every live stream. I think it's common sense. That's common sense. It's an English live stream with an English teacher. Everyone is learning English. It's common sense. Hey, maybe we shouldn't have conversations in other languages. Okay. Jianhu Cialer, there are people living happy with their stress. I know some of them that enjoy it, yeah. Yes. In a mirror, out of mirror. Yeah, Grace, that's the sentence. Teacher, have you ever done a live stream about gerunds and infinitives? Not yet. I haven't talked about gerunds and infinitives, but eventually I will get there. I'm not going to talk about it tonight. All right, anyway, let's move on to just general questions about English. So if you guys have any questions about English, let me know. And I will try to answer you anything about English. No time for Q&A. There's always time for Q&A. All right, FIDA. Recently, I have a big problem to take IBT, TOEFL, and I cannot release my stress. Every day I learn how to do IBT test, but it's useless. FIDA, so yeah, I know that can be stressful. I've taught a lot of students taking TOEFL and that can be stressful. My advice to you is, it can be stressful, especially if you don't have a lot of time. So, Fida, when do you need to take your TOEFL test? Floren's back. So, Floren, I kicked you out for a little bit, and now you're back. You're the first person I had to do that to. Welcome back, Floren, please. Oh, yeah, you apologize. As long as you apologize, there's no problem. So, Floren, yeah, no problem. All right, Hastoka Ali. I have a question about this phrasal verb. Good. Stand for. Yes. I know one meaning, but I want to know the meaning in this sentence. Example. It's important to stand for who we are. All right, so the stand for. I'm using the board a lot today. So I'm going to put your sentence, well, I'm going to put this is an important phrasal verb, guys, so listen up. He has a good question. It's important to stand who we are. It's important to stand for who we are. Okay, I'm making sure I got it. Now, he's asking about the phrasal verb. So we have to look at the sentence and we have to find and be aware what is the phrasal verb. And the phrasal verbs, of course, you can find the verb, and right after the verb is a preposition. So we have a phrasal verb. And in English, I think most of you know, phrasal verbs can have multiple meanings. So the phrasal verbs are really difficult to understand, all the phrasal verbs. And there's thousands and thousands of phrasal verbs. And this is usually for advanced students. Now, Hastoka, thank you for only asking about one phrasal verb, not tell me all the meanings for stand for, because I would have to do research because it has so many meanings. But in this case, it's important to stand for who we are. So in this case, stand for can be very simple to mean be strong in our principles, our beliefs. So be strong in our beliefs, who we are. So for example, let's say I'm an honest person. So it's very important to stand for who we are, to stay strong and honest. Okay? So that stand is be strong about your principles. I hope that helps. If it doesn't help, let me know. Anna Gui, you're late. 20 push-ups, Anna Gui. Win Nui, can you say watch and wash? Watch, wash. Watch, wash. Anna Gui, I'm here to give a like. Everyone should give a like. That is how you pay me. You click like. Then you like the video, then when the video is finished, I take all the likes to the bank and I change it for money. I wish. Dazzy, I'm stressed out when I want to have self-restraint. Gilhu Syaler, could you give us an example with the word benignly? Do you mean benignly? All right, Gilhu Syaler. I'm going to give you the task. I'm not sure if you spelled the word correctly, but I want you to go to the dictionary, search that word, find the meaning of the word, make a sentence with that word, come back here, put your sentence about your life or whatever, put your sentence, and I will fix your sentence. All right, so I don't like to create example sentences here. That is for the students to bring in an example sentence, and then I will comment on that. Grace, what is the difference between talk to and talk with? So that was a question asked last week in a live stream, and you probably saw that. I am talking to you now, Grace. I'm talking to you, Grace. But I'm not talking with you, Grace, because the conversation is one way. With, I talk to you, you talk to me, we're talking together. But in this case, I'm only talking to you. You are not talking to me, so you're not talking with me. Unless you consider chatting talking with me. So if you're not speaking but chatting, this could also be talking with me. But talking to is someone is talking one way. Carrie Page, is there any other expressions of I'm sleepy? Yes, I'm tired. I'm drowsy. I'm exhausted. Well, which means very tired. Drowsy would probably be, I'm drowsy. That's what that means. I'm drowsy. I'm drowsy. Susanna, what is better, take a taxi or get a taxi? You should have a question mark. Which better, take a taxi or get a taxi? That's two different actions. Okay. So take a taxi means I need to ride in a taxi. So I need to take a taxi to the shopping mall. So I need to ride in the taxi. Get a taxi means I'm not in a taxi now. I'm not in a taxi now. I need to get a taxi. So I have to go on the street, taxi. So those are different actions. One is take a taxi, is riding in the taxi, and get a taxi. You have to call for a taxi service or go on the street and get a taxi. Hannah, Robin, thank you. It was very formative for me and other members too. Thank you. You send my like. Oh, a like. Grace. In English, there are lots of words that two words put together and become one word with new meanings, such as square one. Yes, Grace. There's thousands and thousands of words. And the best way to learn them all is reading, because I think you got square one from reading. Hastoka, what about the word pursue? What about it? Oh, you got an example. For example, pursuing change and improvement comes from learning. Yes? Pursuing change and improvement comes from learning. Do you have a better example, Hastoka? Try another example, Hastoka. Yeah, Arash, thank you for the spelling. I'm drowsy. Arash, ooh. So Arash asks a question, how to pronounce this word. Good question, Arash. I can't think. I'm gonna go to, oh, here's another one. Let's see. All right, so you guys, I think you can guess, what do all of these words have in common? What do all of these words have in common? Nobody is there answering. What's the common connection between these words? The R sound is common. They all have R. Well, this word doesn't have R. And okay, you guys, Anagui, good. H is silent. The H is silent, so we don't want to say the H. So, knowing that, Arash, how do we pronounce that word? Air. Not hair. Air. Air, hour, honor, honest. I have a star besides herb because some people say herb and some people say herb. And I think Americans say herb. So maybe British people say herb. I don't know about that. Just I know Americans will say herb. Okay, so air. That's how you pronounce it, Arash. All right, English Braham. There is a word in English that has all of the letters are vowels. Please give me this word. All the vowels are in the word A, E, I, O, U. I don't know. I don't know the word. I'm gonna cheat. Oh, there's lots of words. There's lots of words. Here's one. Abstent. I don't even. Oh, I know this word. No, let's see. Oh, here's an easier one. Warehousing. A, E, I, O, and U. That has all the vowels. I think that's what you're talking about. I back to square one. Oh, Grace, you got that wrong. It should be I'm back to. I'm back to square one. I'm back to the starting board. They are exactly the same. You read that in the dictionary and you know, Grace, you got to have confidence in what you're seeing in the dictionary because that is exactly the same. All right. I remember you to like your channel now, although I've watched your live stream for 2 weeks. Okay, thank you anyways. H and R. Just the H. Air. Oh, good question, Jianhu Cialer. Could you pronounce air and air? So these two words, do they have the same sound? Tell me yes or no. Listen carefully. Air. Air. Did I say the same sound? Yes or no? Tell me. Listen again. Air. Air. Is that the same pronunciation? Grace says yes, same. Listen again. Are you sure? Air. Air. Okay, so we got the answer. You are all correct. That is the same sound. Good question, Sialer. Adhi Putrak. Oh no, am I late? Yeah, you're about an hour late, Adi. But better late than never. Hastok Ali, sorry, I don't know any other example, but I can write the complete sentence. Pursuing change and improvement comes from learning from mistakes and not silence yourself because of them. That sentence is awkward, Hastoka. Did you write that sentence or did you see that sentence somewhere? It's a little bit awkward. The sentence is too long. And I wouldn't write that sentence. You gotta try. If you wrote the sentence, I wanted you to try a simple sentence using pursue. Make your sentence, put it here, a little simple sentence. I will comment. All right, thank you so much. Your facial expression are same about air and air. Well, Arash, you're very clever because pronunciation is a physical thing, and if I'm not changing my expression, if I'm not changing, it's going to be the same sound. All right, we're out of questions. No more questions. Fida, what is the difference between I'm afraid and scared? Well, first of all, you want to write I'm afraid, I'm scared. I will usually put of. I'm afraid of. Oh, I made a mistake. Because we should use ed there. I'm afraid of, I'm scared of. And in this situation, if I said I'm afraid of spiders, I'm scared of spiders, they mean exactly the same. All right, when you're talking about fear. All right, so do they always mean exactly the same? I'm not going to say 100% of the time, but yeah, most of the time use this, well, all the time use this way. It's about fear. So they're the same. Jihan DF, welcome Jihan DF. How do you use should, have to, must? Okay, well, Jihan, usually I don't talk too much because you're getting into bigger grammar, but I'll do a quick. Actually, Jihan, I'm not going to teach that. Jihan, I'm going to give you homework right now. I want you to make three example sentence, Jihan. I'm not going to do the work for you. I want you to try and make a sentence using should, make a sentence using have to, and make a sentence using must. And I want you to type the sentence here, Jihan, and I'm going to correct your sentence or tell you if you're correct or not, or explain your sentences. All right? You got to help me out here, Jihan. Show me you're a good student. Try to make three sentences. Oh. So you've seen that in a video. So I don't know, Hastoka, if that's the exact words. Put a link to the video. Diallo, can you please pronounce probably, absolutely. Probably, absolutely. And Anagui, remember, if we give 2,000 likes, he would shave. No, I did not say 2,000 likes. 2,000 subscribers, I will shave. So likes, you put on the video, but the channel, if you subscribe, and I get 2,000, I'll shave. I'm probably about 720 subscribers, so we have a long way to go before I shave. So Hastoka, a girl talks about her experience in learning English. She talks about the obstacles. Yeah, Hastoka, I would have to listen to her speak. But if you're serious about knowing how to use that word, I want you to try and use your own simple sentences. Because this one's a little, what she said is a little confusing. The adjective, Grace, the adjective is scary. That's the adjective. Spiders are scary. Scare is a verb, and I'm scared is past tense. So ed is just past tense, Grace. Fenny, pronounce shave and save. Look at my mouth, Fenny. Everyone look at my mouth whenever I do words. Shave. I know you can't see my mouth because of this, but try. Shave. Look how I make shave. Save. Save. So very different mouth movements. Shave. I need to shave. Save. I need to save money. Anagui, you do not have to shave. Okay, Anagui gave an example for Jihan. He used have to. I do not have to shave. I don't have to, but I should. Hastoka, you may know her. Her name is Hadar from the accent way. She is not a native speaker, but Hebrew speaker. I don't know Hadar. Hadar from the accent way. Well, you gave a clue there. She's not a native speaker. So, oh, yeah, I've seen it. Oh, I know her. Yeah, I know who that is. Hastoka, why don't you ask her? She said that in her video. Hastoka, why don't you ask her? Doesn't she have some way to engage students? Maybe under her video, ask that question. Why do I have to answer and explain how other English teachers teach? Fida! Okay, thank you, Fida. I am scared of something. Yeah, what are you scared of, Grace? Finish your sentence. I'm scared of being forever alone. I'm scared of my phone breaking. What's your biggest fear, Grace? Anagui, we should pay attention to your mouth. Yeah, when I'm doing pronunciation's always physical. All right, guys, let's finish up the live stream in a few minutes. So get any last questions in. Get your questions in. I'm going to finish up in a few minutes. Yeah, Hadar, I know her. get the last questions in. Just what do you guys got? All right. Addy Putrok. Sir Robin, can glottal stop? Oh, you're using glottal stop. Are you a pronunciation? Are you a linguistics major? Sir Robin, can glottal stop also be called stress because they have the same emphasis? No, I would say no. A glottal stop is a glottal stop, and then stress is a different thing. No, I would not call them the same thing. If you're talking about stress in a sentence, yeah, glottal stops can be part of the stress. I'm gonna have to say I don't know 100%, Addy, about every glottal stop is going to be a stressed, but no, it's not the same thing. Whitney, I'm scared of getting married. Thanks, Arash. Hastoki Ali, I don't think she has enough time to read all comments. Why not? How big is her channel? My channel is bigger, but I have time. I'm just checking Hadar. So he's talking about the she talks about accents. I talked to her once because I like her videos, but yeah, her channel is Accents Way with Hadar. She does a good job. So I'll put her channel name here because you guys might find something valuable there. Accents Way with Hadar. She makes good videos. I watched some of her videos before, and I talked to her about that once. I sent to her, I think, an email. I said, good job on her videos. Her channel is growing. But it's not as big as mine. I have time to talk to you, Estoka. She should have time too. Actually, I don't like a lot of YouTubers because some of them are not sincere. What I mean is they're only looking at the money, right? And making money is important, right? I want to pay for the lights and the equipment and stuff. So some money is nice, but a lot of YouTube channels teaching languages, they are always pointing to expensive stuff. And I have my other jobs, my university job and company job. So money is not so important to me. But yeah, so they might not talk to you because they don't get money. Well, you can talk to me and you don't have to pay, Hastoka, so welcome. Okay. Fidi, I have problem to enlarge my vocabulary, sir. What should I do? Read. Fida, read every day. That's the key, the secret to improving your vocabulary. Grace, what channels have you subscribed? How many? Grace, I'm subscribed to probably 100 channels. I don't, just because I know a lot of YouTubers and I follow their progress. There's only one YouTuber that I like to watch, who I find entertaining, and that's PewDiePie. So only PewDiePie is probably the only channel I subscribe to for entertainment. The other stuff is related to work. Vida, what's the difference between do and really? For example, I do understand about the case. I really understand about the case. I really understand is awkward. Both of those sentences are awkward because usually we just say, I understand. Now, in some situations, someone might say, I do understand, to kind of give more emphasis. And I really understand. That's not a common way to express I really understand. We would say, I understand fully about the case. That's how I see it. Hope that helps, Vida. Arash, YouTube became business to many YouTubers. Yeah, but it's sad because they're not gonna. It's too much about money. You know, as I said, it takes money to make videos, and Hadar's videos look better than my videos because she has a studio, she has a lot of lights, she probably has a cameraman, she probably has an editor, I don't know. So she's spending a lot of money, so she needs to make more money than me. But that's not what I want to do. Mani, you are best teacher. Thank you. And Adwi Al-Wathi, you are my favorite teacher. All right, guys, I'm going to finish up the live stream now. Thank you, everyone, for watching tonight. And if Lauren and Andy are still there, you know the rules, but you're welcome to come back anytime. So I'll see you tomorrow for the game. I'm still thinking about the prize for the game. There might not be a prize tomorrow because I'm doing a different game than last week. So I'm testing this. I'm still testing which games are best, and it's very hard to give a prize if the game is easy to cheat or something like that. So I'll think about that before tomorrow. I hope to see you tomorrow. If you're not here tomorrow, it's always very important to be here Sunday. Sunday is the English lesson. I'll be teaching probably either this Sunday. So come check out that video. And if you don't, and Monday, Tuesday, English Q&A, Wednesday writing, Thursday pronunciation, you can see the schedule every night. Same time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll go watch a movie now or something. So see you guys tomorrow.